Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld. Now, there's a few little things that people have mentioned to me since the last episode that I need to sort out. So one thing that someone has mentioned is that I have installed some rather large lamps here that are actually meant for farming. So they are going to drain apparently all of my power. So I am going to be changing those as soon as I can. Okay, so another thing that I need to be doing as well is having, because we noticed we got Fox in the last episode, and what we need to be doing with him is giving him a few jobs to do. So let's have a quick look. So the first thing I want him to do is to be a number 1 patient, number 1 for flick. Actually, Metasapia should be flicking as well. Switches. I don't think he would be an alright warden, actually. He's a very good warden, actually. You can be like a 2 for wardening. And we'll take Metasapia off wardening because she's not that good at it. Handling. We don't really want you. 15. Animal handling. 11. 7. 7. She's got a passion for it. He's got an interest. So we'll take Vitamnics completely off animal handling. And we'll put Fox on it as a 2. Now then. One thing with Metasapia that I had noticed as well and I hadn't acted on was that she's got a green thumb. So I want her to do some growing. Yeah. Ed's growing. And Hugh is growing. It's fine. Put your plant cutting up a little bit. Right, mining, we do not have enough miners at all, in the slightest. Now, Vitamnix is only really researching, so he can be mining as a priority 1. Because he's not doing any other jobs like cooking or anything like that. Cooking is just Ed. Vitamnix, you can do that as a 2nd priority because you have an interest in it, and you know what, Fox can as well as a 2nd priority. Who else can mine? Metasapia is handling, hunting, and growing. Those are important. Vitamnix is mining already. Ed is mining and cooking. And growing. Construction, repair. You could mine if you're not constructing or repairing, actually. And then anybody else would just be a 4. So they can mine if they're not doing anything else. Just want to have everybody mining out, or if they can. Growing, got 3 people growing. Vitamnix, you can do growing if you really don't have much else to do. Because you're already a warden and a miner. I want you to mine before you grow. Actually, you can just be a 2 for that. And I also just want some people doing a bit more cleaning and hauling and things like that. So we'll just like alternate them there. So I think that's a quite good work priority for them. Might need a bit of tweaking. We'll see how it plays out in the actual game. Now then, I also just want to play around with their work restrictions because I'm not entirely happy with where they're sleeping and everything, and I want to just make it a little bit more structured. So I'm just actually going to take all of these out. Just put anything into all of it. And then we'll start again. So what I really want is them to be sleeping 4 hours. And I'm just going to alternate them. There. And you guys can just go 4 hours there and there. Okay, so what I then want to give them is a few hours of just overlap. So they can sleep in if they want, or they can just go and do whatever they want. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll give them about 6 hours of that. And then I want them to work. So 1, 2, 3. Work for a few hours. Have joy for a few hours. Be 3. Work for a few hours there. I think that's quite good. and they're all just displaced by, so they'd be the same. And they'd be the same. So I want to try and get 8 hours work a day out of them all. I just want to make sure it's a bit more structured so that they actually do some work. I'm going to make sure. Okay, so I want that one to be over here. Over here. Oh no. That was anything. Get an hour of anything after your hour of joy, 3 hours of joy. That way. Get a bit of time for some R&R if you need it, or you can go back to work early, depending on how you feel. There. I think that's quite good. I think that they will have time to be happy. Now, I think one thing that we need to do with our colonists is, as I say, I need to get rid of these sun lamps because they are absolutely killing me for power. Okay. And then another thing that I really need to do is to, I think I'm actually going to move these beds into this room and just have one dormitory, because I want to give them some sort of, a little sort of recreation room, because they have nothing to give them any sort of recreation at the moment, and I think that that's causing a bit of a bad mood. So if I mean, I have a look at their needs. I've got lots of problems. They're not liking the fact that they're sleeping in the heat, so we need to maybe get a bit of temperature regulation going on. They're not liking eating the nutrient paste, so I'm just going to see if I can get something happening with the food there. Get the freezer working. But I really want to get that -10 mood gone. I don't want that. That's bad. And I want to see if I can get them some positives. So we're going to build and order them. No, number one thing actually. I do not need those lights. They are horrible. They are the wrong lights. And then the very first thing. Oh, another thing that I want to do, so that they'll get on with all the things I'm asking them to do, I want to just cancel out building these walls. We will build them in a minute, but I want to make sure that everybody's happy in the base before we start getting the big construction projects. I think that was a bit of an error on my part in the last episode. So oh yeah, that hasn't even been built yet. No, it has been built. Deconstruct them. How do I do that? Deconstruct. New. Deconstruct. New. And hopefully that'll get done quite quickly, because I am not happy with that sapping 1600 watts of my power. Right, you can have now. Now the next thing I was going to do was to just uninstall these beds and then to move them. I don't know how to reinstall them. Hang on. Okay, I maybe need to wait for it to uninstall and then I can reinstall them. They might move them to storage or something, but then I'll put them back in. And then what we want to do is to make a joy things. So I'm going to make a wooden horseshoes pin, so they can use that. And then I'm going to make them, just put it in the middle of the room actually, a nice little chess set. And some things to sit on around the chess set. And that will be their rec room, and they will enjoy that very much. Now then, I think we need to get some, well, there is some wood sitting around. There's actually wood there that they can use, so that's fine. They do actually have enough wood. It's just telling you that it doesn't for some bizarre reason. So fingers crossed that we'll get on with their work a little bit better now. Also, they've got all this food lying around. Metasapia. We need to haul this, please. Look at all these potatoes. What if I just make all the potatoes? And I get Metasapia. Oh. Ah, there we are. Prioritize hauling the potatoes. Get them inside. They're gonna rot away. And that won't be very good. See, that's better. Get those in. That's right. Nice one, Meta. Okay, so we still don't really have that, so I want someone who can construct to prioritise working on that power conduit. Because otherwise we're not going to get our freezer done. Another thing I just need to quickly check is whether we have a roof on our freezer. This is one of the... Yeah, no roof on our freezer. Okay. We need a roof on our freezer. There we are. There we go. We have some power. Right, so what temperature do we want this at? We want that at... maybe 0. We'll see if we can put that at 0 and freeze everything. That was telling us that Fox has joined, so we don't need that anymore. But Tamnix, why are you naked? That's not going to make you happy, you know that. Look, she's going to be like, I'm so naked. I'm not happy. I'm -6 to my health. To my mood. Because I am taking all my clothes off. It's like, yeah, that's really stupid. Tamnix, you can wear those awful cloth pants and that alpaca tribal wear. Yeah, there we go. That's made you a little bit better. And hopefully once you get all the... Now then, Hugh. Cannot work on chess. Stable blueprint, need materials. Right, so I need somebody to go and chop some wood. Poor mood, Fox. Well, you'll have a better mood once I... chop it. No. I'm sure there must be a way to do that better. Hang on. Chop wood. Can you draw around it? No. Can you draw a box around these plants? No. I know there's a better way to do this. I know there is. Chop wood. There we go. Okay, whatever. We seem to be chopping something down anyway. Q is in a bad mood. What did I make that out of? Wood. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a steel. I can do this. I'm gonna make a steel one. I'll see which one gets built first and cancel the other. He's in a really bad mood. Really stressed out. Needs to... get sorted, really. Okay, so one thing else I'm gonna do is put the lights back in, because that's really not gonna help them. So power, no, it's gonna be under furniture, and it's just a standing lamp that we want this time. Want one there and one there, and actually preferably one there in their little workroom that they've got. Okay, so we're gonna make it go a little bit faster. Oh, yeah, we need to put these beds in a different place. This one. Store here. Good. Right, we do seem to be getting somewhere. People are building things now. We're getting some chairs. All the potatoes back into my freezer. My freezer is at 1 degree. And these are not going to spoil for like 200 days. That is fantastic. Okay, my next job is going to be to uninstall the nutrient paste dispenser and get simple meals going. So what I want to do is go in here and I want to do X times and I want to do until you have X and I want to go until you have 10. They're using everything except human meat by the looks of it, so that's what I want. So make me some food out of the lovely potatoes and things you have. Metasapia, why do you not sleep in your bed? What are you doing? Stargazing. Oh, okay. I guess seeing as your recreation room hasn't been built yet, I can't really blame you. Rare thrumbos. Let's go and have a look at them. They look so cool. Wow. I want one as a pet, but I get a feeling that they'd be a bit hard to manage, so... Cloth and everything. Yeah, but we need to get this... Antisapia, we need to get all this inside. Okay? Or actually Ed even. Ed! You haul that rice in. Metasapia, you do the potatoes. Okay. Because I want my food to last. Right, okay, so we've got, no one's actually making the meals. Oh, here, Fox is making some meals. This is good. And then he's going to, like, eat them straight away, which is not great. Oh, there we go. Ed is making us some meals. So what I'm going to do now, then, is I'm going to actually just deconstruct all of this. Because it's actually, one thing that has also been pointed out to me is that these nutrient paste dispensers, the hoppers are full of food that is rotting. So it's got like 55 food and it's just sitting there rotting away, which is not ideal at all. And another thing that I want to now do, yeah, we have our horseshoe pin there, so that should be giving them a little bit of recreation now. So even if they're not particularly, oh, they had a social chat and they're optimist. Oh, this is good. This is better. They're still a bit hungry and no, definitely starting to get on the improved side of things. Now, once I've got rid of this nutrient paste dispenser, one thing that I want to then do... Oh, we're out of power. Why are we out of power? A solar flare. Oh, okay. Right, that's fine. I also quickly want to deconstruct this, because I think this is another thing that's draining a lot of my power. I also want to deconstruct 2 of these. I've got a little bit of an idea about what I want to do with my solar panels. So I want to have them a little bit more in next to each other, and I want to have 6 of them. Ugh, solar flare, damn you. I want to deconstruct you. Oh no, I've already got that planned out. It's going to be a case of waiting for them to wake up and do what I've asked. Yeah, another thing that I really want to happen is I want to get table and chairs and things in here. And I also want to get a butcher's table in. So, there's production, isn't it, for a butcher's butcher's table. I'm getting there. We'll put a wooden one in, I think. And we've got some wood, we can do that, and then we can start hunting animals if we run out of our rice and potatoes and berries and all that sort of thing. I meant to say be up to. She's visiting a grave. Ah, I wish that they would get this sorted. Has anyone chopped down any of these trees? Use a plant cutter. Go and get us some wood, for goodness sake. Okay, I'll let them sleep. I'll let them have their rest. Okay, we've had enough sleep now. There's a thunderstorm. Get the food in, quick. Ed, get that rice in. Come on, everyone get the food into the storage. Actually, did we get the medicine? Is the medicine going in there? Oh, good grief, look at this. What a mess. We don't need that, or that, or that, or that. Except for... we need animal corpses. We need most of the foods. That's fine. But medicine, where's medicine? We'll find it. Items. No. Okay, a criminal surgeon called Tony Cephalou calls you from nearby. She is being chased by pirates from Terra Partners. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she is 31 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on her tail. Do you know what? Sure. But we will immediately... stop this. And the first thing, now she's joined us. Hello, Tony. Draft her. And tell her to get her butt down here. What's the best way for her to do that? I'll let it pass. I'll let it pass her down. Get your butt there. Right now. Quick, quick, quick. Come on, Tony. You can do it. You can do it. Before the pirates get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, get in, get in, get in, get in. Good girl. Right, okay. So. What's she all about then? Oh, she's gonna need a bed. Oops. Furniture. Wooden bed. We've just done a load of wood. There's not room for a bed really. Okay, I'll have to deconstruct the lamp and move it over, I think. And then I'm gonna make you a wooden bed. I could maybe make it there and I could just move it. They can still all get in, there's no problem. Like, top to toe. Okay, right, let's see how many pirates we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now, Tony, did you come with a weapon? Did you come with any sort of weapon? No. Are there any weapons on the floor that you might like? Maybe like this knife? Steel knife. That can be yours, Tony. There you go. Does anyone else not have a weapon? Right, let's see what everyone's got. Q does not have a weapon. You can have that club. Ed has a rifle. Potomnix doesn't have a weapon. Meta has a weapon. Fox has a weapon. Tony's going to have a weapon. Right, Potomnix, you need a weapon, mate. loads of stuff in here. Shoddy and poor though. Is shoddy worse or poor worse? So, quality poor. You know what, you can just have that. We will get you better stuff soon. We'll get a proper thing going. I wonder if anyone's good at archery. That's a nice bow. Let's see what she's like. Character. Shooting of 3, melee of 12. Oh well, you're much better off with a knife or a club. Hugh, what do you like? Let's see. Actually, I think. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll just go for that to start with. They can swap over later if they need to. Oh no, visitors are coming! Wow, the pirate raiders are on their way. Right, we're going to draft everyone. Absolutely everyone. You've all got weapons now. I'm going to select you all. You're all going to go and meet the pirates on the fields of battle, which will be out here. Go. Right. So Tony, melee attack. Q, melee attack. Ed, carry on walking. How are we doing? Tony's getting a little bit hurt. But if we can take them on one at a time, we might not get so hurt. How's everyone doing? Good. Kind of handy. Yeah, I think these visitors are helping me to fight off the pirates. Colonist needs treatment. Tony. Okay, well that's fine. She's not too badly off. I think that's all of them dead. Yay! Okay, we can undraft everybody now. You can go and sort your wounds out and all that stuff. Right, are we all undrafted? Oh, missed Messasapia. And the only person that's taken any damage is Tony, because she went in melee to start with. And for Tumnix is just cleaning up. Okay, so we've got lots of weapons now actually, so we can take them in. Even if we just trade them with a weapons trader or something. A nice survival meal. And the nice thing is, because we killed them outside the base, they might not be quite so so awful to look at all the time, so that's good. Oh, hang on, there's still Metasapia. Come here and just like come out here. And what I want you to do is just finish them off, because I don't really want them hanging around. Okay, I'll just oh, Tony doesn't have a bed. That's irritating. Someone needs to right, Hugh, prioritize working on Tony's bed. Get Tony's bed built right now. Oh, apparently he's working on the chess table first. Tony, you better not die because you can't work on her bed. Also, Metasapia, I thought I told you to come here. Because we need to finish these guys off. And you are the rifle woman. Right. Fire. With Tumnix, please do not get in the way with your sweeping. With Tumnix, if you get shot, I will not be happy. Right, are you dead? Good. Right, now. Is everyone dead? Yes. Good. Right, you can get on with your stuff now, Meta. There you go. Has Tony got a bed yet? Poor Tony. Hugh, you're going to build everything except the one thing I told you to be. Reserved by Fox. Is Fox going to build it? Ah, good on you, Fox. Get Tony her bed. She needs it desperately. Right, have we got food all over the place still? Yes, of course we do. This is our base, of course there's potatoes all over the floor. Luckily everyone can haul, so we can just tell everybody to come and haul all this stuff. But Tumnix, you can come and haul them. And next thing I think we're going to do to improve everybody's mood. Oh, brilliant. They've built the solar panels the way I want them. So... Well, actually, no, they haven't quite. I want everything butted up together. Because then what I want to do is I want to wind turbine in. So I'll show you what I intend to do. It'll probably be in the next episode though. Will be this. Just put that in there. And then one in like there. And then some round the other way as well. And that will make me a lovely, lovely power plant. In the meantime though, what I can do is put the other ones in before I take that one out and move it, just so that I make sure I've got security of supply of my power. So if I put those in. Because what I don't want is things like the freezer turning off, all that sort of thing. Okay, so anyway, with the raid over and everything being a little bit more quiet in the base, just going to pause this here. So we've got a new colonist called Tony, who is sleeping in her bed and recovering from her ordeal of getting to us. But this brings us up to 6, which is fantastic. Another mouth to feed, but also another person to, set some skills for. And hopefully we don't have to be so selective. So broad with what everybody has as their jobs. So that is absolutely excellent. Oh, I meant to cancel one of those, but never mind, they can have 2 horseshoes in their little rec room, which I hope they enjoy. I hope they enjoy having. It's nice and light, and it's got a nice floor, and it's got a nice, chess table in it. So hopefully they'll be a little bit happier now, because they were feeling a little bit sorry for themselves. Once we've got all that ready, we can work on getting them better bedrooms, get them some more, get them like higher quality food, get them better weapons, get them their individual bedrooms. We can do quite a lot for them, but I think they are getting just about, not completely about to have a mental break at the moment. They're all kind of neutral in their mood, and they're all sort of happy to work and everything like that at the moment, so that's really good. So next time we'll check out Tony a little bit. We'll set her up some work restrictions and and find out what she's good at and get her all set up, and that'll be fantastic. So anyway, in the meantime, I hope you are going to all join me for the next episode and see, what's going to be happening in the base. Hopefully we won't have too much of a hard time with raiders and things like that. But in the meantime, look after yourselves and keep being awesome.